All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Back to the grind. Back to the grind. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole lot, but we've gotten through over 1,000. Just we've passed the 1,000 word mark, so it's not like it's impossible. How many are we going to do today? I don't know. There in this batch. Which AI should I use? I want to get familiar with multiple AIs because I don't know. Some of them are better at things than others. What's that one? I'll just click a random one. Quen. Okay. Can you give me example sentence for each of? Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes when the page loads, it just reveals all your personal data or puts it on the screen, which is kind of okay if it's just you and the bot. But when you're making YouTube content, you got to watch out for that. All right. Bit of a trap. All right. Okay. 兴奋剂. Or is it 兴奋? 兴奋剂. I presume it means stimulant. 兴奋. 兴奋 is to be excited, or to cause something to be excited. 剂 is a dose, usually in medicine or something. So I assume it means stimulant or something in this ballpark. 运动员不用兴奋剂会被禁赛. Oh, is it steroids? Stimulant. It is stimulant, but it's also, okay, doping, and 性 is first tone. 性感. Oh, maybe you already know this one. Sexy. 性 here pertains to, reproduction. And gan is a feeling. So you have this feeling you want to reproduce with that individual. 穿了一条性感的红裙子. So she wore a sexy red dress. Okay. 兴高采烈. It's like a high degree of happiness. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say about this. I shouldn't say happiness. I should say, well, it's happy and excited as well. It's like overjoyed and gleeful. Ah, I'm so happy. 兴高采烈. 孩子们兴高采烈的去春游. Just traveling for Spring Festival. Excursion. Yeah. So this is... Anyway, let's continue. 幸好. 幸好 is fortunately or something like this. There's a few other ways of saying it, but I'm going to give you my favorite one because it's so much easier. 好在. This is my favorite one. Yeah. 好在. And you just stick it at the start of a sentence, and it means luckily, fortunately. Yeah. 好在, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, you can use it. Not necessarily at the start of the sentence. Yeah. 好在他伤势不重. Yeah, luckily his wound was not serious, etc. But you can use it there. So the problem is this is 刚好, 正好. So these are not the same, are they? Yeah, 只好. It's different. Yeah. What about this one? 他提前到达，好在前排找一个位置. Yeah, so this is like, this should probably be, yeah, this is not logical, is it? Something wrong with the grammar here. Yeah, you arrived early to get a place at the front. Yeah, it should be 为了在前排找一个位置. Yeah, but maybe it could be like 好在前排有一个位置. So luckily there was a seat at the front. You could say that. Yeah, 最好. This is the problem with these databases. 我已安排好. Yeah, this isn't 好在. Anyway, 好在 is much easier to use, I find, than what are we doing? 幸好. Whoops. Anyway, 幸好 is kind of similar. Luckily, fortunately. 幸好带了伞，没被淋湿. Fortunately, I took an umbrella. But 好在 is so much easier, especially if you take a handwritten exam as well. But then again, I know how to handwrite this, so it's not a big deal. 星级, so 星 is stars and Ji is like GBA or grade. So this is like a rating system based on stars, like 5 stars or 4 stars, etc. Yeah. 这是一家五星级酒店. That's a 5-star, but you can say 五星酒店 as well, right? I believe you can. I better check actually. 星酒店. Maybe I should. Yeah, you do both, right? Yeah. I'm not going mad. At least not just yet. Plenty of time to go mad in the future. Yeah. So 星级, you might see it on a form or something. Like it'll ask you to give 星级 for, I don't know, you bought a pizza or something like this, and 星级. And you push 1 to 5. There's no 0. Why is there no 0? I don't know. Okay. I pushed a button. Ah! Delete. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. 新建. So this is the first new one for me, but 新 can be like flourishing or something like this. 盛幸. Or is it 兴盛? I got it backwards, have I? 兴盛, got it backwards, sorry. In this one, it pertains to thriving and flourishing. So, oh yeah, in 兴隆 as well. But all right, 建, constructing, build. So presumably it's like some kind of development, turning something that it wasn't flourishing into something that's flourishing more, or something like this. 政府正在新建新医院. No, it's just build. All right, what's the 新 there for? Don't ask me. I don't think that's important because you can see the 建, and the 建 absolutely means build. And it's like, okay, build, and maybe it's like a happy version of it or something like this. Okay, 新贵. Yeah, it's kind of another one of these. 幸好. Oh, maybe it's 幸亏. Let's try 幸好. So this will be 幸亏. Is it 幸亏? Getting my tones wrong. I use 好在, so yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah, so this is luckily used. Oh, okay, yet another luckily, right? Actually, you can use 好在 here as well, can't you? 幸亏你提醒，我才没迟到. Thanks for the reminder. Or it's kind of like saying, due to you reminding me, I did not arrive late. So it's 幸亏. All right, I have to pay attention to that. Okay, so this one, 兴隆, this is like thriving, that sort of thing, used to describe businesses and like that, right? Or cities. 这家店生意兴隆. Yeah, so business is thriving. 兴隆. Okay, 幸免. So this 幸 is probably 好在. 幸亏. One of these 幸好. And 免 is to avoid. So presumably you avoided something unfortunate. 地震中他幸免于难. 幸免于难. Nan will be forced to. So to avoid something, yeah, something you wish to avoid. In this case, nan would be like being harmed in the earthquake. 性命. Okay, I don't know this one, but 性 has a few meanings. I presume it's, not sure. 命 is like life, but it can refer to things like a lifespan, or fate even. 他冒着生命危险救人。So 冒着生命 is risk your life. This is a different word. So yeah, AI unfortunately was not helpful there. 性命 is it just life? 性命有关 it is just life yet again. Life as in it's a life and death, life or death matter. 性命他会不惜一切保住自己的性命。All right, so it's just another way of saying 生命，保护自己的生命。Okay, and we saw it in a 性命攸关，性命双修。I don't know this one. 性命难保。Oh, that sounds threatening. It will be difficult to preserve your life. It reminds me of what was that? You remember when Obi-Wan Kenobi was captured in The Phantom Menace, and Count Dooku was like, it will be difficult to secure your release. It's like, it sounds technical, but it is really threatening and menacing, right? All right. Apparently this is important though. 性命攸关. Yeah, so 性命. So this is like life as the opposite of death. 攸关. This is a word, right? Okay, of great concern. We will watch your career with 攸关. With great interest. Yeah, I'm just going to spruik prequel memes throughout this video, I'm afraid. So if you don't like prequel memes, uh-oh. Anyway, 醒目. Okay, I don't really know this, but 醒 can be used for things like, it's to awaken, right? 醒, wake up. 目 is your eyes. So it's probably something like it's wakening up your eyes, very, I don't know, bright or attracting attention, something in that ballpark. 广告牌上的字很醒目, the eye-catching or something? Yeah, striking. So it's waking up your eyes, waking up your eyes. 性情. Oh, this is yet another one of these abstract concepts. Something in the ballpark of character, right? Or no. Oh, don't. There's too many of them, and I never use them in my output because they're like ultra vague. 他性情温和，待人友善. So temperament. All right, temperament. Oh, ultra vague. 星球. Speaking of Star Wars. 说曹操，曹操就到。星球大战，星球大战。Yeah, 星球. King is star, 球 is ball. So 星球 is more like heavenly body, great war. But yeah, celestial body. There you go, celestial body. 星球大战. All right. 人类探索遥远星球. So humans as a species are exploring distant celestial bodies. 兴盛. I mentioned that one before, right? That the 兴 comes first. Flourishing, 国家兴盛. So the country is flourishing, 人民安康. So an is safe, 康 is healthy, right? So is like safe and healthy stuck together? Good health. Oh, okay, so we kind of ditch the an. 刑事. Okay, so this 刑 pertains to criminal justice. Yeah, so 刑事 would be a legal matter that is like criminal. 他因刑事犯罪被逮捕. All right, so committed a criminal crime. 刑事. Yeah, 犯罪 is crime, so he committed a criminal crime. All right, in English, the criminal part of crime is built in, right? But it's a criminal crime. It does say that. I mean, what am I supposed to say? 刑事 criminal and 犯罪 crime. What am I supposed to say? Anyway, 刑事. Okay, here I don't really know. 公民行使投票权. I honestly don't know. 行使. So 投票权 is the right to vote. 公民 is citizens. So citizens something the right to vote. I don't know. I honestly don't know what it could be. Exercise. Oh wow, they exercise their right to vote. That makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Wow. This one's a new one for me, I'm afraid. Exercise in the sense of exercising your right to vote. Yeah, exercising your rights. 他们仅仅是在行使言论自由的权利。言论自由 is freedom of speech, so their right to free. 他出庭时行使了自己保持沉默的权利。So she's exercising her right to remain silent. 有些 oh, that's another one. This is 银行。英国政府行使其否决权，阻止了这项提案。So the English government, British government exercised their right to veto and thereby prevented or blocked the proposal. Is better translation. Blocked the proposal. Yeah. So exercising your right. Something. All right. You gotta exercise your right to party. All right. 姓氏. Yeah, so 姓 you probably already learnt. It might be one of the first characters you ever learn, in fact. It pertains to your surname, right? 姓. 你的姓名,姓名,我姓 in Chinese. 氏. So this is kind of means clan, but often just means family. So like, yeah, it's a bit unspecific in that regard. So you can talk about things like, so 苏轼, right? 是. Sorry, I know this one. So not this 苏轼, this 苏轼. So this is the Su family, right? So you might see something like this, or same with other surnames. Li Shi. Yeah, so apparently it's a name as well, but all right. 在李氏兄弟. Oh no, this is the Li family brothers. Yeah. The Li family brothers. There you go. So that's kind of what it means. So presumably, 姓氏 is the general name for all the different families or something like this. Family name. Oh, is it just a 2-character version of 姓? Oh, okay. 你的姓氏是什么? Yeah. Okay. 您贵姓? 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 Yeah, this one. 贵姓. That's, I don't know, which is more common. I don't think I've seen this one. I suspect this would be on a form. Like you have to fill in a form, you see 姓氏, and you write your family name. All right. 兴旺. Yep, yet another way of saying her flourishing or thriving. 家族兴旺, 子孙满堂. Okay, so this is like yet another family/clan word. 兴旺, yeah, etc., etc. 醒悟, you wake up. Ooh, ooh is what is it? Kind of like your alertness or something like this. So your 醒悟, like to be prompted to be in some kind of alertness state. 他终于醒悟. Oh, okay, so it's like wake up sheeple. 决定改过. Okay, so realize. So to come to see the truth. 决定改过. The decision has been changed. So some unspecified decision has been changed, and he woke up sheeple. Wake up sheeple. Yeah. So wake up sheeple. He came to the realization that the decision has been changed. 星际. Okay, so 星 is star. 际 is like sorry, not 际. 星系. There is 星际. That's another word. Actually, it's probably coming up in a sec. 星际. 际 is like 国际, international, but here it's 星际, interstar or interstellar, right? Yeah. So I said the wrong thing. This is 星系, and 系 is 系统的系, right? Yeah, 银河系, the Milky Way system. Yeah, 星系. So yeah, it's a system of stars, right? System of stars is a dun 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 galaxy, right? 恒星系, yeah. Oh yeah, it's this one as well, isn't it? Solar system. Is it not 太阳系? Yeah, 太阳系. This is solar system, right? 太阳系. Yeah. 太阳系 is solar system. 星系 or 恒星系. Heng is permanent, right? So permanent star system. As opposed to yeah, 行星. So literally walking star. Walking star is a planet. Or traveling, maybe traveling is better than walking, but it really doesn't matter. They travel in the sense of they obey the rules of gravity. Planet. All right. 行星，地球是太阳系的行星. Oh, sorry, I skipped ahead. I didn't realize this is coming next, but yeah, 地球是太阳系的行星. The Earth is a planet in the solar system. 星系, this one. 星系. So 银河系. This is the Milky Way galaxy. Yeah, we're in it right now. 银河系是一个庞大星际. It's a very big galaxy. Is that true though? Like, isn't it just like an average sized galaxy or something? I don't know. I mean, compared to what we experience in everyday life, it's pretty big. Anyway, 行星 wandering star. 地球是太阳系的行星. Yeah, 太阳系 is solar system in the sense of our solar system, but I think it also refers to other solar systems. I think these concepts came about before we realized there were other solar systems kind of thing, but it seems almost all suns are basically solar systems. Anyway, 星星 is remind me, gorilla. Yeah, 星星 is gorilla, right? Orangutan. Oh, what's gorilla? Oh, 大猩猩. Oh, come on. Okay, so big 猩猩, big orangutan. Oh, come on. That's annoying, isn't it? Orangutan. All right. So, orangutan. 猩猩是非常聪明的动物. Yeah. Right. So when you want to say orangutan, 猩猩, and when you want to say gorilla, 大猩猩. What's the other one? 圆. Yuan. 1 second. Wow. Here. Yuan. This is ape. Yuan. As opposed to monkey, often differentiated by the lack of a tail. Yeah. I think maybe that's almost like the definition of the difference between monkeys and apes in morphology. Yeah, Renyuan. Renyuan is, yeah. Yuan human, Yuan ape. And it's kind of evolution. 人猿星球. Wow, that's Planet of the Apes. So we just saw 星球. There's a dog. Someone has a dog. 人猿星球. We just saw 星球 with Star Wars, right? 星球大战. So this is, okay, anthropoid ape. It's like human plus ape divided by 2. Planet. All right. 形形色色. So this is refers to like all kinds of forms or something like this. 街上行人形形色色. Yeah. There's like a myriad of different like types and that sort of thing. 形影不离. Yeah, this is quite a common one actually. 形影不离. So 形 is shape. Shadow. So shape and shadow. So if you have a shape, it casts a shadow, right? 不离. So 不离 meaning like inseparable here, right? So you describe something as inseparable as shape and shadow, right? Wherever you go, there's your shadow. 他俩 or 两个人两个形影不离形同手足. What is this? 形同手足. As close as one's hand and feet. Okay. Yeah, often you get this in Chinese. It's like, I don't know, they're just like, well, we've got one Chongyu, what about second Chongyu? Yeah, this happens. So, 情同手足. As close as one's hands and feet. So, all right. I haven't encountered this one before, but this one's fairly common. 行政. Yeah, so 政 was 政府, right? 行政. So this would be something like to execute the powers of the government. So something in this ballpark. 负责行政事务. Yeah. Yes. Something like that. Something like what? Executing the powers of government. But yeah, most of the time it's just admin work, isn't it? Attributive. All right, so attributive is a fancy way of saying it is a generalized adjective. It functions adjective-like, but it might not be an adjective. Yeah, grammatically it's an adjective, but here you could just say adjective, right? Here it is a word that functions as an adjective. Is that not an adjective? Maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, there is stative verbs, verbjectives. Yeah. 兴致. Remind me. 他对摄影很有兴致. No, I don't know this word. 兴致. Is it 兴致? Something like some excitement or something like this? He's really 兴致 into photography. 兴致. 很有兴致. So, okay. there is a yo. The yo here implies it's a noun, so I should have picked up on that. If you put a yo behind something, yeah, I should say before something. I've lived in China for too long. Chinese people say that. You put the yo behind something. But when something's behind something, it's like I put my pen behind the cup, so you can't see it anymore, right? And yeah, like languages are like one-dimensional. You can't put anything behind anything else. Yeah, if you have a yo before 性质, or before something, it will need to be a noun. 很有兴致. Okay, so there exists 兴致, spirits, moods. Yeah, this example sentence isn't really helping all that much. 兴趣 is a synonym of 兴趣. Okay, 啤酒还可以提高玩乐的兴致. Alright, sparkling wine. Alright. 它的兴致高涨了起来. Is enthusiasm? 他兴致勃勃. Oh, I know this one. 兴致勃勃. Okay, I forgot about this. 兴致勃勃. 他兴致勃勃地看着. I watched. Oh, 我兴致勃勃地看着. I watched with gusto. Gusto. With zeal. Gusto. 有滋有味. Full of interest. Oh, maybe it's 津津有味. 津津有味. Maybe this one's better as with gusto. Oh, all right, you get the idea. 兴致. Okay, so 兴致 is 兴致勃勃. Oh, no. 兴致勃勃 is like high spirits, right? And this is just spirits, but presumably high. Yeah. Anyway, 星座. Yeah. Okay, 你是什么星座? So, two meanings then. One is constellation and the other is a star sign, right? Yeah. Yeah. Astrological sign. So, 座 is seat, star seat. I don't know why. That's what it is. Okay. 心慌. Huang refers to panic. So if you're internally panicking, I don't know. 听到消息他心里发慌. Yeah, that's probably the extended version of it. 心慌. Flustered. Internal panic. I don't know about that one. 他看起来神色不安，有点心慌 a little bit flustered, a little bit flustered, a little bit flustered. Where 神色 is 不安. 神色, this is like her appearance or especially her facial appearance. 不安, 不安心 is like unrelaxed, uneasy. Yeah, uneasy is a good translation. Okay. Oh, 细腻. 细腻 describes something that's exquisite or intricately detailed, something like this. 它的画工细腻生动. Yeah, so something that will pass. Finely detailed. Word like filigree. Yeah. So filigree is this particular style, and whenever I think of something that's okay, so when I think of filigree, I tend to think of it as exquisite. Filigree. Filigree. Very finely detailed, right? What's the Chinese word for filigree? I don't know. It's never come up. Honestly, it almost never comes up in English. Okay, 经营私细工. Yeah, maybe this word doesn't even exist in Chinese. All right. Anyway, 细腻. So it's exquisite in the sense of there is like fine, like details. Some Chinese paintings are very much like that, where even the tiniest detail. I was not expecting this. Okay, let's go 绘画. Yeah, like even the tiniest details are drawn quite perfectly and intricately. You get the idea. Let us continue. 信件. Well, 信 is a letter, so I presume 信件 is a letter or letters. Something in that ballpark, or maybe like post in the sense of the physical entity that makes up post, not this concept. 他每天查看邮箱信件. Yeah, so 邮箱 is your letterbox, the post. Okay, it is just, but it is physical though. I don't know how do I derive that? It's the physical post, not the concept of a post. 心急如焚. 焚 fourth tone, right? Oh, sorry, second tone. 焚. 心急如焚. Yeah, 焚. Yeah, one of the many words relating to fire and so on. You can kind of see the fire in the character as well. It's like relating to incense as well, right? Burn incense with. 焚香, this one. 焚香. Okay, so your heart or your inner world or your heart, figuratively speaking. 急 is like urgent or impatient or something in this ballpark. 如 is basically metaphor alert. Yeah, it's like, right? It's like burn, like burning. So your heart is impatient so much that it's burning. 孩子违规，他心急如焚. Okay, so the kids didn't return, and she's here is more like nervousness. So she's like very nervous. 心急如了. Sorry, what does it say? 心急火燎. Okay, to burn with anxiety. But I don't think, maybe worried or anxious. Yeah, in that ballpark, right? All right, let us continue on with our mission. 芯片. Yeah, so okay, 手机核心是芯片. Okay, the core of mobile phone is a 芯片. 芯片 is a chip. So you often have 硅芯片, chips in this sense, silicon chips. 硅芯片. Where's 硅芯片? 硅片. Oh, okay. 硅 is the silicon, right? 芯片 is the chip. 心 is used in flowers, right? So 花心. Don't ask me. It's like stamen or something like this. What is it? In the pith of the rush plant. Huh? What? Oh, this one. Using sin. This one. No. Really? Oh no, that's a fourth tone version. I didn't even know that even existed. Maybe I'm not entirely up to date on this. Okay, 防真花心. Anyway, let us not go further down this rabbit hole. Oh, is it this sin? Is it triple heart sin? Is it just the traditional version of that one though? No, what's the triple heart sin? This one. Oh, maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Wait, 1 second. Here. What's that character? Oh, okay, so the triple heart. Oh, and it's not pronounced sin, it's pronounced Ray. And that means stamen. Okay. All right. All right. So there are two characters and we should not get them mixed up. Again, ray. This is stamen or pistil of a flower. I'm going to click that, see what comes up. So, oh, okay. So we saw 雌性 before, right? So 雌 is female, like in the biology world. 雌蕊. So this is the female part of the flower. So yeah, flowers are like, what's the word? Hermaphroditic. Have like female and male reproductive organs. 花药, 花丝, and this is the 雄蕊. So okay, so this part here is the 雄蕊, and this part here is the 雌蕊. I said I wasn't going to go down a rabbit hole, didn't I? All right. Ray is not this character, and don't get it confused with that character. This is another character, Xin. It has a use outside of 芯片, but I've only ever seen this character in. All right. So chips, as in silicon chips in a computer or whatever. Okay. 新奇. Xin is new, qi is like miraculous or surprising or exciting. Mush all those words together and you get 孩子对新奇事物好奇. Oh, it's another 奇. Okay, novel, new, exotic. Yeah. Yeah, if something's new and exciting, it's that word, right? Okay. 心情. No, 心, is it 情 or 景? It's 心情, right? 心情. 心情, second tone. 心情. Industrious. Yeah, I do know this, but it doesn't come up very often. Or at least not in my life. 心情. Daisy mouse and industrious. 心情. 农民辛勤劳作或丰收. Yeah, so if the villagers or farmers is a better translation. Farmers industriously labor, they will obtain 丰收, a bumper harvest. 辛勤, so industrious or hardworking. 新生, I am not sure. 心 is heart, 生 is sound. Maybe one or both of them are figurative. I'm not sure. It could be literal, and it could refer to like someone listening to your chest for like a doctor on the stethoscope. It could be that. I don't know. 这首歌唱出年轻人心声. So 唱出心声. Not sure. Wow. Inner voice. Kind of alright. Heartfelt wish. So so the song expresses the inner voice of youth. Something like that. All right. Inner voice. Inner voice makes sense. Your 声音 voice, right? 声音 is sound. 发音 is more like, it's more pronunciation. What's voice? 嗓音. Anyway. 新生. Yeah, 生 is student here. 新生 is a new student. 大学新生参加军训. Yeah, so I used to work at Nankai, and yeah, every year for like 2 weeks or something, students would do some sort of military training. But yeah, you would see the actual soldiers, and their posture was incredibly rigid and oh, they were incredibly well disciplined. And then you see like the students and they're slouching. It's totally different. Yeah. Okay. Military training, but I don't know. I don't know why they do it at university in China, but it's yeah, it's not like in other countries. Like some countries they make you do a year or two or even longer. Yeah, Australians don't do it, and I'm fairly sure those students who are doing, I saw military training, doing military training, and are kind of like, yeah, I'm just going to get this over with. But you do see it at universities. They just march around the university. Yeah. 新式. Okay. Heart matters. Matters in the sense of items, events, issues. This kind of abstract, like thing, but not tangible thing. Yeah. 他最近有心事. Something like something on your mind, isn't it? 闷闷不乐. A load on one's mind. Yeah. I inferred it, eh? 10 points for Gryffindor. All right. 闷闷不乐. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. 闷闷. 闷闷 is like sullen or something like this. 不乐 is unhappy. Sulky. Oh, I like that translation. Sulky. So there's something on his mind. You don't know what it is. So the shit is unspecific. I remember studying HSK 4 and everything was 这件事, 那件事. The problem is when you're at HSK 4, you just don't have the breadth of vocabulary to talk about anything. So everything they talk about is 这件事, that matter. And it's incredibly vague and oh, so boring. 新式. Okay, I mean, you know what 新 means, it's new. 式 is used as a suffix, meaning style. It's used in 100 different words. So for example, 中式. 中 pertains to China, so 中式 is Chinese style. So 中式英语. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Chinese style English or Chinglish. Alright. 中式婚礼, Chinese style wedding. 中式按摩, Chinese style massage. You can have 老式. So 老式, 老 meaning old, so old-fashioned. This can be a bad thing, but it can also be a good thing, right? Like if you're into like traditional things, like you know, back in the old days when things were simpler and we didn't have to walk 10 miles. No, we did have to walk 10 miles in the snow. 老式酒杯. Okay, so this is an old style 酒 alcohol cup or goblet or something. There's a whole bunch of other ones, and you can probably just make up your own as well. It's a suffix. So there's nothing preventing you from making up your own. 李杯是. Yeah, there you go. 李杯是的词汇. Sometimes I'm chatting with my teachers and I make up a word and I just casually sneak it in the conversation. Now, sometimes I actually just make up a word and it turns out it is actually a word. I never studied this word. I just make it up on the spot. And other times, yeah, we talked about it was 仿词. Is that one? 仿佛的仿. 词汇. 仿词.
Nonce word.
Is this yeah, this made up word. So yeah, if it's not actually a word, my teacher might think, oh, that was a metaphor, and I might get away with it that way. But at other times, especially when I was like HSK 4 or something, teachers then would pull me up and say, that's not a word. I'm like, I'm making it a word. But yeah, well, once you get to my level, people just assume you're when you make up words, like they just assume, oh, okay, maybe it's a word I don't know or something like that. If you say it confidently enough, you can convince native speakers they are actually words. But at HSK4, they're not getting fooled. Yeah. If it's not a real word, you get away with this 仿词. Yeah, this nonce word, all right. Yeah, you're kind of just making up a word. Yeah, and just using it as if it's a word. Anyway, how do we get onto this? Oh yeah, 新式 new style. 这是一款新式手机. Yeah, new style. Well, new style. The shit is not so much style, but new design or new款式, new model. 款式. All right, new design, new style. Yeah. 新式. Yeah, latest type. This one. 新式. All right. 新手. So 手, we've talked about this before. 手 can mean a person. We have this in English for a few words. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but you use hand to mean someone. Oh yeah, kitchen hand. Kitchen hand. The kitchen hand is a person, right? There's a few other hands that mean people. Yeah. So in English we have them, but in Chinese there's a lot more of them. So this is new hand. So a kitchen hand is someone who's, I don't know, helps out in the kitchen. So 手 is a person who is 新. Yeah. They're new, or they're a newbie. 我是新手，请多指教. Yeah, so I'm a newbie or I'm new here. 指教. Please, I don't know, give me plentiful instructions. 新手. Yeah. If you want to insult people online, 菜鸟. This one. 菜鸟. Why is it this one? I don't know. 菜鸟. Vegetable bird. Why? Oh, because vegetables are green. Oh yeah, but why bird? Niao. Why bird though? Green bird. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, 生手 is another one, isn't it? Yeah. All right, let us continue on with our mission. Where were we? This one. So we'll go from here up to 0, 0. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna make a coffee. Right, what were we doing? I forget. Oh yeah. Vocab. 1,000 words for the list. All right. 协商. Okay, so 商 pertains to business. 协 often pertains to collaboration, helping. I'm not entirely sure what this means. 双方协商解决分歧. Oh, so this 商 is 商量的商. So if you're using 双方, it's often in a legal context. There'll be two parties. Oh, pardon me. And they've got some 分歧, some kind of dispute or disagreement, but it's been resolved by means of 协商营. So this would be some kind of negotiation, I guess. Yeah. Consultation, agreement, talking things over. All right, so maybe it's not necessarily like in a courtroom, but maybe it's a bit informal. Let's work it out. All right. 携手. Okay, so 携 usually comes in the word 携带. So 携带. So this 带 means to carry. If you put the 携 there, it means to take along with you. Usually it refers to like your personal possessions, like your mobile phone, wallet, and handbag and whatever. And you're often warned to not forget your personal possessions, like on signage in this. 携带物品 this 也携带物品，也一辆卡车携带物品回收工程。No, this is functioning as a verb. Yeah. 这些是禁止携带物品 prohibited articles to carry on board, I guess. All right. So this is not that one. This is 携手, not 携带, but 携手. I don't know for sure, but I think it's going to be very, very close in meaning. 两国携手. Oh, maybe it's not at all. This is like holding hands. 应对气候变化. So the two countries are kind of uniting hand in hand. The hand in hand and 应对. 应对 is like dealing with or coping with or resolving. And in this case, what are they resolving? 气候变化, climate change. Okay, so what does the 携 mean by itself? Carry, take along. Oh, okay, so 携手 to hold hands. This is just a separate meaning. So this is not 携带的携. This is 携手的携. It's the same character but a different meaning. All right. 协同. It's the same 协 as up here. 协同. So 同 usually means together. It could just be together with or something. 团队协同完成项目. So jointly completed the project, right? Is it jointly? That's referring to have like a team or a group of people, and they are jointly doing something. In this case, jointly completing the project. Cooperatively, probably. Yeah. All right. 卸载. Yeah, is unload. 载 is load, such as onto a truck. You load and offload goods. 请卸载旧版软件. Oh, okay, so this is unload the old software. Huh? That is not load. What am I? What? I'm wrong. Load. Oh, so okay, so 装在. So is there like 卸装? What happened there? Oh, that was just already in copy paste. What if I put those together? Is that a word? Or maybe it's 装卸. 装卸. Load or unload. Okay, this is the one I should know. 装卸. Okay. And this is 卸, and 在 here is fourth tone, not third tone. I normally pronounce it third tone. How I'm pronounced fourth tone. Okay. Anyway, so 卸在. It's just unload. The 卸 means unload. I'm aware of that. So the 在 here, what does the 在 mean? Carry. So what does the 卸 mean? Unload. No. Oh, it doesn't matter how it's pronounced. It's carry. Oh, but it's fourth tone. It should be. All right. Let's move on. 卸载 meaning unload, and here it's used for software. You can unload software or uninstall software. Often it's unload cargo from a truck or a train or something. 写照. I don't know for sure, but writing 照. Well, 照 could be a picture, but it could be in accordance with or something like this. 这篇小说是现实生活的写照. It's written in, it's like a noun functioning as to be, no, I'm not sure how to translate this. Portrayal. We do have this word in English, portrayal. 写照. So there is a noun meaning like written in the context of, or written according to. Portrayal. We do have that word in English. All right, 协作. This will be one of the words for collaborate / cooperate. 部门间加强协作提效率. Yeah. Yeah, all right. That's no problem. 膝盖. I'm just going to put it in Google image search. It's knee. Okay. Yeah. So is it 单膝求婚 or something like this? 单膝求婚. Oh, 单膝跪地. 跪地. 单膝跪地. This one. 单膝跪地. It was like one knee on the ground. 单膝跪地. One single knee 跪地, kneeling on the ground. 单膝跪地. Yeah. But also 求婚. Yeah. 单膝下跪求婚. 嫁给我. All right. 稀罕. Yeah, 稀 is sparse. 罕 is rare in the sense of 罕见. 罕见. No. Oh. Why did my input give me that? 罕见. 罕见. Good. 罕见, rarely seen. But yeah, this is a fancy word. You can just say 少见, as rarely seen as well. Okay, so that's that han. So 稀罕, so it's like sparse and rarely seen. So it's going to be an adjective to describe something sparse, rarely seen. 这种水果在北方很稀罕. Yeah. Rare. Okay, so there is some sort of positive vibe to this. Value as a rarity. Some things, by virtue of being rare, are considered important or valuable. Not for any like intrinsic value. It's just because there's not many of them. Yeah. Oh, how here will be fourth tone, right? Oh, would be like your interests or something in this ballpark. 了解客户喜好很重要. Yeah, so understanding the client / customer's interests is very important. Oh, preferences. That's a better translation. Oh, 熄火. So 熄 is to extinguish, usually in the word 熄灭. Extinguish. 熄灭. So 熄火 will be extinguish a fire. Okay, 车子突然熄火. Ah, so this is not extinguish, but it's more like, what's the opposite of ignite? Extinguish. Yeah, it's extinguish. You extinguish the engine. 无法启动. Go out, die down. Yeah, all right. 袭击. We saw this one before. Where did we see it? Yeah, but 袭 often is like pertains to surprise and so on. 击 is attack, surprise attack. 台风袭击了沿海城市. So the typhoon surprise attacked, figuratively, 沿海. So we talked about yan being like on the periphery of, yeah. So 沿海 on the periphery of the ocean or coastal. 城市 city. Typhoon attacked the coastal city, but attack here is not literal. 袭酒. Yeah, so happy alcohol. 喜酒. So yeah, 喜酒 is the alcohol you drink to celebrate. 喝喜酒. 下月我请你喝喜酒. Wedding. Is it just at a wedding? I guess it is. 喝喜酒. I guess it is just wedding. 喝喜酒.吃你们的喜酒. 吃喜酒. 你真的能吃喜酒? You know, in Australia we say eat tea. Eat tea. But the tea is not tea. The tea is dinner. You haven't eaten your tea. They eat tea eggs. Yeah. You haven't eaten your tea. Haven't eaten your tea. You say this in Australia. You haven't eaten your tea. Yeah. Yeah, you haven't eaten your tea's cold. I don't know which countries will say this. So tea here is not the drink, but it's kind of like dinner. Is that an Australian thing? I don't know. You haven't eaten your tea. Yeah, I'm not sure why we say that. Yeah, as I've travelled, I've adopted more international styles of speaking. So I'd probably say you haven't eaten your dinner. Yeah. So 喝喜酒. So drink happy alcohol, normally in the context of a wedding. All right, so it's figurative in the context of a wedding, I guess. 洗礼. So li is like a ceremony here, right? Li. Would it be li? Li is etiquette. 有道, sorry. What? Oh. Li. Etiquette. So, also ceremony. So it's that li. And xi. Xi is to wash. So what kind of ceremony involves washing? Baptism. A baptism. So some Christian sects have this kind of event where you, I don't know, you put yourself in water or you put your infant in water, and it kind of represents being born again into the faith. But yeah, so the AI is not giving me that version of it though. 经历了战火的洗礼. So 战火, the fires of war. He experienced a baptism of the fires of war. Something that ballpark, right? So it's a figurative baptism, right? Okay, 犀利. Maybe you know this from 犀牛. Rhinoceros. It's like sharp or something like this, right? Yeah, sharp. So sharp cow is rhinoceros. Yeah, don't ask me. I didn't make up that word. 犀利 though. 犀利. Li here is 锋利的利. 锋利, also meaning sharp, I guess. It's just one of the meanings that means sharp. So 犀利, sharp, sharp. It means sharp. 评论言辞犀利. 一针见血. We studied this one, right? When we were doing the Y words. So, okay. 犀利 is like sharp in the sense of pointed or penetrating or incisive, or it's describing their words as like, oh. It really gets to the point, but it's not gentle in it. Yeah. 一针见血. So 一针 is like as soon as you prick is blood. Again, I think this is just another way of saying this. Hit the nail on the head. Oh no, hit the nail on the head. I remember this. I remember getting it wrong last time as well. Okay. So this character is relatively rare. Law. I do not know this. I cannot tell you the meaning of this character. Law is often like tribe or settlement or something like this, but it could be some other things. 别奚落别人的缺点. No, I got nothing. 奚落. Taunt, ridicule, jeer at, treat coldly, to abandon? Alright, see. Whoa. How do you go from this to this? I got nothing. Alright, let's look it up in the Funk and Wagnall. Yeah, that didn't help. It's there, but it just says exactly what the English one says. Yeah, for both xi and xi law. Xi law. I'm not sure what else I can learn here. I do know that it is pretty rare. A pretty rare character. I know what I can do. I can go to the corpus that I've been working on for a while. Okay, 遭到奚落. Okay. So it's just the same meaning. Yeah. 遭到奚落. Well, that didn't help. All right. Let's continue. 熄灭. So we saw 熄火 here, extinguish fire. Here it's just extinguish. Like a lamp or a fire or something. 请熄灭烟头，再进山. Okay. So please extinguish 烟头. Like yan is a cigarette, right? So 烟头. Yeah. Please put out your cigarette and then enter the mountain. So presumably the mountain has something that would not respond well to the smoking for some reason. 吸纳. I'm not sure, but xi refers to like sucking or absorbing, and na can be like accepting or receiving, something in that ballpark. 公司吸纳优秀人才. So it's be like, so the company somethinged the outstanding talent. So I'd expect it they took them on board or something. Yeah. All right. I think it's just kind of take the two meanings of the characters xi and na and mush them together in a blender, and that the outcome is ina. 心安理得. Okay, so 心 heart and peaceful. Li. Maybe it's 心理 li. Be like intellect. No, not so much intellect. Your psychological state. 得. I'm not sure about 得. 助人后. 先理得. Maybe 得 is kind of like 得意, like self-satisfied, because he helped someone. Clear conscience. So his heart's at rest and 理得. 先理得. Contented. Maybe. All right. 心病. Literally heart disease. I'm guessing you can figure out what it means. 猜 what? 猜疑是感情的心病. So 猜疑 will be like speculation. Maybe suspicion. Is the heart disease of emotions. Oh, okay, so it has figurative usage. All right. Suspicions. All right. Suspicions is the heart disease of emotion. Is the secret worry of emotions. Yeah, all right. I think this is what I've encountered. Or 心脏病. 心脏病. Maybe this is what I think. 心病 is heart disease. Maybe it's more common used figuratively. 心肠 heart, intestine. 心肠软肠帮人. Wow. So she has a soft heart intestine. Often helping people. Okay, so literally heart intestine, what does it actually mean? It's obviously figurative. It's like her inner fortitude or something. State of mind. Yeah. She's soft-hearted. Maybe run here kind of more means kind, right? 新潮. So 潮 would be I'm guessing a tide or a trend. 潮流, 潮汐, something in this ballpark. So a new trend. 年轻人喜欢新潮服饰. Yeah, so new trends in fashion. 新潮, modern, fashionable. 服饰. Yeah. Okay, 新陈代谢. Yeah, so two meanings. One is literally metabolism. Yeah, so xin refers to new. 陈旧 refers to old. 代 replacement. 谢 is kind of like wither. 凋谢. I don't know how to say it. 凋谢. 谢. Wither. So it's kind of like out with the old, or maybe the old and new replaced, and the withers, things that are withered have gone, and so on. So out with the old, in with the new. So literally metabolism, but figuratively this. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. However you want to understand it, it's that. All right. Yeah. Out with the old and in with the new. All right. 薪抽. Yeah, so this 薪 is 薪水的薪. Like pertains to your salary. Always like remuneration or reward or something in this ballpark. So I guess it's just one of the many ways of saying salary. 公司提供有增值力的薪酬. Yeah. Yeah. 新春 new spring. I don't know. Is it just the start of spring? 新春佳节. Oh, I vaguely know that character. It's pretty rare though. 什么家团圆. Okay, so this is a surname, isn't it? Is it He or something? Oh, wow. It's not a family. It's not a surname. It is Hejia. Okay, so it's reunion. Yeah. Yeah, I vaguely knew the character, but it's pretty rare, isn't it? Oh, what's it on here? Oh, wow. So this is the Junda corpus frequency. So it's the 4,228th most frequent character. Yeah. It's on my to-do list, but it's pretty rare. 新春, new spring. So presumably it's just the start of a new year or start of a new spring. Yeah, Chinese lunar calendar, it's New Year starts in spring, right? 新春佳节, 新春, beginning of spring. Yeah. Anyway, 信贷. I'm not sure. 信 can mean letter. It can mean trust. 贷 is like a loan or something like this. 银行放宽了信贷政策. What? Credit, borrowed money. So 放宽了. So extended the credit policy. Oh, relaxed. 放宽 Okay, so it's feng, like 释放 的 feng, like feng, release, 宽, and let it kind of slack or broaden. So the bank relaxed the credit policy. So this is the bank's credit policy. 信贷, so trust loan is credit. 信贷,贷款的贷, loan. Borrow, lend, yeah. So this is a banking concept. 信贷, all right. 心得, this is yet another way of saying intention, right? 分享学习心得，共同进步. Not sure. No, it's not. Insight. Insight. What one has learned through experience? Yeah, I've studied this before. I know this, but I've forgotten it. I think this is like my third or fourth time studying this. All right, it's a thing. It's definitely a thing, but yeah. 腥. So this 腥 represents an unpleasant odor, something like a fishy smell or something in this ballpark. 鱼汤有点腥, 加姜去味. Yeah, 腥, fishy smell. Yeah. Okay, so the fish soup's a bit fishy. So you should add ginger. Add ginger to 去味, remove the odor. Okay, 心甘情愿. So 甘, both 甘 and 愿 mean willing. So your heart is willing, your emotions are willing. So you're like very willing to do something. 心甘情愿. Yeah, perfectly happy to do something. I am most willing to do 心甘情愿付出 to pay. She's more than happy to pay. 幸存. Yeah, we encountered this last time when I fumbled it. That was a total schmozzle. Let's not schmozzle it this time, eh? 幸存, 幸 is today's the things that are fortunate, like, right? 幸福, but 存 is to exist. So fortunate to exist is like to survive something unpleasant, like an earthquake. 地震中他幸存下来. So he survived the earthquake. 刑罚. We already saw 刑事. So 刑 in 刑事 was like criminal in the sense of crime, criminal matters, right? 法 is 法律, right? In the sense of the justice, or 司法 maybe. 法律司法. Probably both of those. So criminal law, basically. 触犯刑法, 正受法律制裁. Yeah, so if you violate the criminal law, you will receive legal sanction. Yeah, fancy way of saying don't break the law. Yeah, 刑法, criminal law. All right, I think we're doing all right. This batch doesn't seem to be too extreme. We'll go to thanks. Yeah, maybe some batches are worse than others. If there's like a character I don't know, there can be like 10 consecutive words I don't know. 谢谢机器人. Which one's this? Quen. All right. 谢谢 Quen. 先问. Okay. Xiao Jiang. Okay. Xiao is a pretty rare character, and I almost always see it in one specific word. And everyone who knows that word knows exactly what I'm going to type. But 喧嚣, like this. Hubbub. 喧嚣. So what does it actually mean? So it's clamor. So the word 嚣, so the character 嚣 in the word 喧嚣 means clamor as well. Okay. So 嚣张 is going to pertain to clamor in some way. 态度嚣张目中无人. That doesn't pertain to clamor. I feel like it's selfish or self-centered or something like this. Arrogant. Wow. Wow. Why is there a Zhang? Why would Zhang be in this word? Okay, neither Xiao nor Zhang seems to give me any indication what Xiao Zhang means. So I'm going to look it up in the dictionary. Nope, the dictionary. Nope, it's not helpful. But okay, the dictionary definition is 放肆. 放肆. So this is used to describe people who, yeah, impudent. They're kind of just doing their thing, not really caring how it affects other people, kind of thing. Well, what's that? 七元币元? No, this is not correct. For instance, arrogance. No. Be poor. 体验逼人. This is the one in the dictionary. Behave with unbearable insolence. Okay. 体验. Haughtiness. All right, haughtiness. All right. Could you imagine talking
Behave
like this?
with unbearable
Behave
insolence.
with unbearable insolence. All right. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Let's ask this AI. What's and that doing in this word? Xiao and Jiang. We got a table. Xiao. Okay. What's that? What? Oh, you're telling me that the word xiao has this, like including the top mouths and the bottom mouths, indicate lots of mouths. And yeah is page. Here's head. Oh, there's another meaning. All right. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that, right? You can see the mouse as well. Yeah. Conveys a loud, showy, attention-seeking aspect. All right. Zhang, expand. Okay. Unrestrained, overreaching. Loud, here. Unchecked arrogance. Right. That is a bit of an etymological journey, isn't it? There and back again. An etymological tale. Okay. There is zero chance I'm going to use this word, and this is the first time I recall encountering it. But I don't know, there's one of these things where I literally make a video, I encounter a new word, and I say, oh, I'm probably never going to see it again. And then like 20 minutes later, I'll see the word again. It happens. It happens a lot. Anyway. 辖区, 辖区. Yeah, 辖 is like under the governance of or something in this ballpark. Q is just region. Yeah. So 警察在辖区内. No. Yeah, so maybe this is like jurisdiction. Administrative. Oh, 辖 is second tone. Okay. Rewind. I didn't say that. I said 辖区. Yeah, 管辖的辖. 管辖 is second tone, and I should have known that because I know this word 管辖. 管辖, 管辖. Okay. Whoops. Baptisms. Just randomly stopping to look at photos of baptisms. That will make zero sense if you haven't watched the rest of the video. 辖区, the administrative region. Okay. But I feel that it's more jurisdiction. The police are patrolling in their area of jurisdiction. Okay, 虾仁,虾仁,虾, fourth time, right? 虾仁. Yeah, so there's like 5 or 6 words you need to know that are X-ren. Let me see if I can remember some of them. 动人. Yeah, so 动人 is so moving, touching, right? 人 is a person. 动 is to move that person, right? So this represents an arbitrary, abstract person. Like, so if something is moving a person, it's moving. It's an adjective. Yeah, 感人. This is also moving, but this is to kind of move, emotion. Actually, moving. The other moving is also emotional. 害人. This is to harm people. Yeah. So 伤人 to wound people, this sort of thing. So there's a whole bunch of these words that end in ren, like this, that you kind of need to know. This is 吓人, so frighten people. So they become like adjectives, or they're verbs ending in ing, right? So it's frightening. So it's like an adjective and you add an ing at the end, and it's kind of a verbjective. Frighten is a verb. They add an ing and it turns it into an adjective, doesn't it? Anyway, 这部电影太吓人了. That movie is too frightening. Yeah, too scary. 下手. Yes, 手 is hand. Often, in some cases, it refers to like moving your hand to begin with, or starting your hand in the sense of, well, you setting your hands to work on doing a task. And this is one of them. 下手. 果断下手. So he resolutely set to work, 抓住机会, to clutch the opportunity. Yeah, not so much literally involving hands, but yeah, to get to start. The other one is 动手. Oops, 动手. 动手. Yeah, this one. Set about a task. So you haven't started yet, but okay, 我们现在就动手吧. 动身. Same concept, but instead of 手, it's 身. So move your body, but move your body where? To leave, to go somewhere else, right? There's the same concept. All right. 下属. So 属 represents like belonging. Yeah. So you have sort of a categorization or something. X belongs to Y, and there's a hierarchy and so on. So 下属. Okay, so this is your subordinates, right? 领导应关心下属的成长. Yeah. Subordinates, underlings. Yeah. So the leader should care about the subordinates' growth. 下台. Yeah, so 下台 is like kind of like literally just get off the stage kind of thing. 下, get down from. 台, yeah, 长台, right? The stage. Get off the stage. Yeah. Get off the stage. 丑闻曝光后，他被迫下台. So he was forced off the stage. What does that mean? It means presumably he's like a politician or something like this. Some scandal was exposed, and it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're no longer a politician. Yes, this sentence is more appropriate for like 10 years in the past, 20 years in the past, when we actually cared about things like that, right? Maybe I shouldn't say things like that. It's too political. Okay, I retract that statement. All right. 下调. Or 下调, 下调. 调 can mean deploy, so presumably this is deploy, like deploy troops or something. I'm not sure. Okay. 央影下调了 贷款利息. Oh, okay, so this is like 下调, adjusted downwards. So Yang is it? This is like central bank, but it's an abbreviation. Okay. 中央银行. All right. Central bank adjusted downwards loan interest. Right? Demoted. No, this one. 下调,调整的调,下调. Adjusted downwards loan interest. 利率,利率 is interest rate. So the central bank adjusted downwards interest. All right. 狭小. So 狭隘的狭 is narrow. 小 is also narrow, small. Actually, you know that one. Why am I defining that one? Usually it refers to someone who's narrow-minded. 房间狭小，但整洁温馨. Okay, so here it's describing the room. It's very narrow and cramped. But I think it's usually 狭小. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. 狭窄. Yeah, 狭窄 is better for narrow-minded. Okay, sorry, I retract that. And 狭小is better just for things that are like narrow physically. Narrow. Okay. Cramped. Okay. So I said the wrong thing. This is for physical narrowness. All right. 下行. 电梯正在下行. Oh, okay, going down. All right. 请稍等. 下行. Yeah, down travel. So, okay. So this is what I was more expecting. Issuing of documents. 下行. All right. So presumably when we get to S, there'll be 上行. But all right. 狭义. Yeah, so 狭 is still narrow. 义 is meaning. So you often talk about 狭义, like a narrow meaning of, how do you say this? Like more literal meaning of something as opposed to a figurative meaning. Yeah. Narrow, restricted. Yeah. 狭义上动物指哺乳类. So in a narrow sense, animals are mammals. Okay, yeah. Anyway, 下意识. Yeah, so subconscious. 意识 is conscious. Consciousness, I should. Yeah. So 下意识 is like your subconscious. Often used as like an adverb, I think. 下意识护住了孩子. Oh, so this is like he's protecting the children, but he's not doing it like actively thinking, oh, I need to protect those children. It's just instinctive, right? Yeah. 下意识护住了孩子. 下游. Yeah. So you have three of them, right? 下游, 上游, 中游. No, hold on. Erase that from your memory. I said something silly. It happens from time to time. 下游. This is 游 here is travel. Right. Yeah, I'm getting myself confused here. Let's just do it and see what happens. Yeah, 工厂污染了河流下游. Yeah, there is 下游. 上游. Oh, I'm not wrong. Upstream, downstream. Is there 中游? 没有中游, right? Midstream. Oh yeah, there's 中游. Okay. So unerase that. Undelete that from your memory. I can. All right. You know, sometimes my you know, my vocab isn't absolutely perfect, and if it was, I wouldn't be doing this, would I? Okay, 下游. So this is downstream. Yeah. Yeah. So the factory pollutes the downstream river. So it's like 排放. You know, 排放. 排放. So it's like it's emission. Released into the river, and the river flows, and downstream is in trouble because of the factory. Yeah, so 下游, 上游, 中游, they do exist. 狭窄. Yeah, so this is narrow physically, but also narrow-minded. 山路狭窄. Wait, what? 会车困难. What is 会车? I did not know this was a word. So this is like passing each other in opposite directions. Okay, so yeah, they can't do it easily because the road is too narrow. Okay, on them. All right, narrow, but narrow in the physical sense, and narrow in the narrow-minded sense. 下坠. So 坠 is droop, right? Or mostly just droop. But all right, 飞机突然下坠. 乘客惊慌. All right, so the plane suddenly 下坠. So this isn't just droop, this is going down. Maybe there's some turbulence. 乘客惊慌. The passengers panicked. Okay, so it's not just droop, it is fall. I don't know what that is in the medical terms, so I'm not going to learn it. I don't even know what it is in English. 喜出望外. So, okay. So, like, exit, 望, gaze at or hope, 外, external. 兄长让他喜出望外. So he won some sort of prize. Okay, it's just another way of saying excited or happy. There's like 20 words that mean this. I'll add it to the list. Is this 洗图? Yeah, 洗图. 洗 is to wash, 图 is to paint. 图. 用温水洗涂衣服, 衣物更干净. Oh, okay. 洗涤. It's not 图. So let's compare those characters. 图. I make it like ridiculously large. Okay. So this is 图. All right. So 三点水 and 雨地. 三点水. 雨地的雨, right? And this one is 三点水和的条. 条 is it? Is it 条? 三点水条. Maybe it is. Oh, it is. So it's just add 3 dots to this one, and that's so 条. At least 图 and 雨. Yeah. So this one has some kind of phonetic link, but these don't really. 条. Well, they got the same tone. All right. Okay. So 洗涤. So it's just rinse. Okay. 用温水洗衣物更干净. So using warm water to rinse your clothes is cleaner, apparently, according to this sentence. Yeah, I'm just looking at the dictionary. So 洗涤 is not in the dictionary, but 涤 is in the dictionary. 涤. Okay, so the first meaning is xi. So xi and di both mean xi. Okay, 清楚, di, wu. All right. That didn't really help very much, did it? So this one just means the same. All right. Okay, 吸毒, 吸毒, take drugs. Don't take the drugs, kids. You know, 吸毒, 违法, 危害健康. Yeah, take drugs. Literally suck poison. But presumably all forms of drug taking, whether or not it involves like inhaling, are the same thing. I think it's only illicit drugs though. Like legal drugs, you're fine. Legal drugs will be 服药 or 吃药. 服药 to take medicine. Yeah. 邪恶的邪 evil, or something in that ballpark. 别信那些邪门歪道. I don't know. It's a Chongyu. Devil's Gate. Crooked path. Alright. 邪门. Alright. Oh, the men is like a method, is it? Yeah. Alright, you know what it means. Okay, next is 泄. This 泄is something like vent or no. You usually have like some sort of gas or liquid and something's leaking out of that. 轮胎泄气. Oh yeah, there you go. It's a tire, and the tire is leaking air. 需要补胎. Yeah, 轮胎 tire. So it's wheel tie fetus, right? Wheel fetus. Why is it that one? Oh, because it sounds like the word tire. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So wheel tire is leaking gas. 泄气. Yeah, it's you. The 泄 is used in a few things. Yeah, divulging information, leaking secrets. Well, 泻, this 泻 is like diarrhea. 腹泻的泻. 吃坏肚子会腹泻. Yeah, diarrhea. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. 泻 we saw above, right? Meaning to offload, unload. 到站后请卸下行李. So unload your luggage from a truck or whatever. Yeah. This is like brandish, right? You brandish like a weapon or a knife or something in that ballpark. 劫持. No. I'm completely wrong. Coerce. Why is there a 持? 歹徒挟持人质 hostage. So the evildoers took hostages. 被警方制服 subdued. So the evildoers took hostages but were subdued by the police. Subdued. All right. I got it wrong. 挟持. So not like abduct, kidnapped. For kidnapped, you use 绑架. 绑架. 挟持. Hijack. Hijacked kind of works, doesn't it? Yeah. Unhand me. All right. 当时来到挟持船长这个人作为人质. So okay, so at the time pirates abducted the captain, and this is the captain's name, and Richard Phillips in Chinese. 理查德菲利普斯作为人质 and took him as a hostage. All right. It's surprised I got that wrong, but at the same time, I'm here to learn. Yeah, so the 写 this meaning, right? But it became, oh, maybe it became this one. Yeah. 挟持. Here's the dictionary definition. 从两旁架住被捉住的人，多指坏人捉住好人。Yeah. So you're kind of envisaging them capturing them like under the arms. So yeah. All right. So these are all movies, right? It's Bruce Willis, is it? I'm going to pretend these are all movies and get the idea. Let's continue on. Maybe I shouldn't look up such images. Okay. 协定. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh, nearly. Yeah, I get tired towards the end of these videos. 2 hours flat. And it's like, oh, I'm out of oomph. 协定. I don't know. Yeah. It's kind of like pertains to cooperating, collaborating, that sort of thing. 定 is like locking in or deciding something. I'm not sure. 两国签署贸易协定 or a trade treaty, a cooperation pact, something in this ballpark. An agreement, an accord. Do we have an accord? All right. 邪恶, yeah, it's the same 邪 as this one up here, evil. I think it's just the same thing, right? This is evil. Maybe this functions as a noun. Like, I don't know. 他最终战胜了邪恶势力. So 战胜 can mean defeat. In this case, it's prevailed over the forces of evil. Yeah. 邪恶势力. 谢绝. Yeah, you see this on signage. So 谢 is 谢谢 the 谢. Thank you. But here it's used more like we politely 绝 refuse, 拒绝的绝. So 谢绝, refuse politely. You see it on signage like, I don't know, spam. Maybe I can just put it in Google image search and you'll see signage. Yeah, 谢绝拍摄. Yeah. So it's a fancy way of saying you're not allowed to do this. Yeah. 谢绝外带食品. Yeah, so we politely decline food brought in from outside. Yeah. 自带煮水. 谢绝. You mostly see it on signage. Or at least I mostly see it on signage. 他谢绝了高薪邀请 high salary invitation. What is high salary? Slightly declined. So I don't know. Why would he do this? So maybe high salary represents a high salary job. Yeah, but sometimes high salary jobs imply high stress jobs as well. It's not as linear as you might think. 泄露 is leak. I think it's both leak in the sense of a leaky bathtub and in the sense of you leak secrets. I do not know. Yeah, this one's 泄露, this one's 泄露. I think this one's more leaking secrets. No, it is both, isn't it? 泄露, 管道 is a pipe. 管道泄露, 立即重修 repair. Okay, so if the pipe leaks, you should immediately repair it. And 泄露, I think this one's just information, right? Yeah. Also pronounced 泄露. Okay. Yeah, these, I think people get these two mixed up all the time, and it's not because they're getting it wrong, it's because they just don't care, kind of thing. They're just so similar, which makes it very hard to study because there's no kind of that is right and that is wrong. It's like no one cares. But this one's better for information, so you're leaking like government secrets or something. And well, don't do that, but you know, this one's for leaky pipes, but it can also mean leaking government secrets. Okay. 泄露隐私需负责 what no 需负法律责任需负 so 负 would be bear legal responsibility, right? For like leaking 隐私. Here 隐私 represents private or personal information such as your customers, I don't know, email addresses or their medical history or something. 泄密, well, it's the same 泄, meaning to leak, and 密 is 密码的密, secrets, to leak secrets. 眼镜向外, 向外界揭秘. So it's leaking secrets. Presumably it's like commercial trade secrets in that ballpark. I'm not 100% sure actually. 揭秘. Oh. So this is like little kids. Okay. A leaker, etc., etc. Okay, so all the way from little kids leaking secrets to their parents, all the way to like governments. 泄密. All right. 泄气, so leak gas. We saw this already, didn't we? Yeah. 泄气. 遇到挫折, 别轻易泄气. So this is literally leak gas, but here we're using it figuratively to mean something like leak, like it's like get angry and leak gas. This one, vent one's anger. 泄气. 卸任. So 卸任 is to, the 任 represents to take up a duty of some kind. So you have 现任. 现任. So this is at present doing the duty of whatever duty. 现任职务. Oh, okay, so the present occupation. Yeah, 现任主席. So 主席 is like chairman or something. So 现任主席, so the presently presiding president. Oh, you get the idea. 任. Okay. So 卸, we talked about offloading. So I'm not 100% sure. 市长, the mayor, 任期届, hold on, 任期届满. Oh, 卸任. Sorry, I completely fumbled the pronunciation there. But the mayor, after their term, 任期 is their term in office. So 届 is a suffix to this. So it's like their turn. So the mayor, after their term in office was completed, so after their term in office was completed, 卸任. So it's kind of like step down, right? Leave, left office. Okay, left office. That's a better translation, isn't it? 卸任. 卸任后, 警方表示希望对他进行质询 questioned. All right, I think that's enough for today. I am what we call tired. So I will, I guess, continue in the future. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe. Yeah, actually, I haven't locked in any decisions. I don't want to lock in too much all at once. So we'll see how it goes. But I don't know, I did some vocab today. I'm not sure if I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see how I feel tomorrow, I guess. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, TTFN.